A man and a woman stand outside. The woman signs as an interpreter speaks.
When I was pregnant, a friend of mine, she was pregnant at the same time, and I remember this really loud bang had happened, and her baby had jumped inside the womb, and my baby didn't. And that moment, I knew he was deaf.
The man nods.
I was like, oh, he's deaf. I mean, you never know 100%. But I had this sense.
Graphics. The Human Rights Code is a provincial law that recognizes the individual worth of every member of the human family. In 2011, a group of deaf parents made a complaint that their deaf children were being discriminated against. Their children had difficulty accessing sign language interpretation in sport.
His name was Cody. Certainly we wanted Cody to be involved in sports, and he wasn't 100% comfortable. Mostly because the other sporting events he would be involved in would be participating with kids who were not deaf.
Cody's dad signs as the interpreter speaks.
Cody joined soccer, and so there was a lot of speaking at these events. So Kyra and I talked, and we thought, you know, having an interpreter at these events is going to be the best thing for Cody. And so we asked our local club if we could have an interpreter, and they said they didn't have any funds to provide an interpreter.
Kyra signs.
So we decided, you know what, we need to fight for Cody. This is not equity. This is not enough for him. We need to have equal access. All the other kids on the field have equal access. All the other kids get to play with their friends and know what everyone's saying. So should Cody.
Cody's dad nods as Kyra signs.
So that's when we started talking to the club, to the league, to the interpreting agency, and it all came back to money. So when we talked with the commission, they helped us find some resolution. But you're right, Rick, it was a long process because we got a lot of no's and a lot of meetings and had to talk to a lot of departments. And finally,
Cody's dad signs.
Finally, money was granted, which was such a great opportunity.
His parents smile as they stand on a soccer field. Kyra signs.
If Cody didn't have that support around him, I think he would have had a lot more challenges and a lot more barriers. There are other families out there struggling and having the same experience. Our goal wasn't to be hurtful. Our goal was to find resolution for the children, for all of the future children. Children need to be involved in sporting activities and they need to have access.
Graphics. We all have the right to be free from discrimination. We all have the right to be treated based on our own merit and without prejudice. Every employer, service provider, and housing provider in Manitoba must protect this right to equality. The families in the province of Manitoba reached a resolution of the complaint that involved securing additional funding for sign language interpretation for deaf children participating in recreational sporting activities. The Manitoba Human Rights Commission, www.manitobahumanrights.ca. Tripwire Media Group.